Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
What is up? Welcome back. Let me stop this. I'll stop this again. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's weird. It didn't. Huh. How do I get out of that? That's weird. Oh, that was. I don't know. It didn't actually like screen share. It just. I don't know. It's fine. Welcome to untilit.works. You know, when it does actually work. It's a thing I created mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I am the type of person that if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And so by that works, it gives me an opportunity to be by the computer to do these live streams. And so while I'm by the computer, I might as well work on a thing I've been meaning to work on. Might as well get up, get out, and get something like Outcast and Goody Mob said. All right. So Until That Works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. And within each cipher, there are sessions. There is a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, just working on what you're working on, is trying to make some progress, like I was trying to get this thing to work. But there's some limitations, but I will figure it out. So then 15 minutes after the hour is when the break session happens, and I will pop up here to let you know, hey, it's time to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, do what you got to do, but just let your mind not think about the thing you're just focusing on. Kind of let your mind relax a little bit. You'll know, like I said, you'll know it's a break session because I'll pop up here the video to kind of let you know, hey, it's time to get up and get out. If you're coming to the site and we're in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen. And that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why I have the notice there saying you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is a button to open a closed caption. Right now I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browser to turn my speech into text. And so hopefully, what was I going to say? My brain is totally fried. So yeah, so hopefully the words I'm saying will be turned into text accurately and put into that space that opens up. Then there are 2 buttons, add a clip and create a highlights video. If there's ever anything during these break sessions that you thought was kind of interesting, you can click add a clip, and then what happens is go back a couple of seconds and mark a timestamp. Each clip is 5 seconds long and you get 5 clips. Before I shut everything down and get back to the work session, if you click create a highlights video, what will happen is it will save those timestamps. And while things are during the work session, what will happen is it will generate the highlight clip, and it will take those timestamps and the recorded break session, cut out the clips using the timestamps, join them together, put an intro, put an outro, and then you'll be able to check it out. And I'll show you where you can look at that. There's a countdown timer, countdown when the next work session starts. And then if you'd like to join to ask questions or chat, there's the join the room button. All right, cool. That is that. What else? Yes, that is everything. Let me show you what the work session looks like. There we go. Share my screen. Now, the work session again are like 45 minutes. It's heads down, working on what you're working on, right? And this is kind of what it looks like. In the upper right-hand corner, we got the menu options. Subscribe has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Then on the other side, there's an audio player where I had some artist friends of mine that make some really dope music, submit instrumentals to where if you want to listen to some music, you can. It's right there for you. It's a Bandcamp player, so that means you can share the track, you can purchase the track, and I also added the ability to tweet it out. So if you want to spread the word about some really dope music, feel free to do so. Please and thank you. Towards the center, we have the to-do section. And where it says add a task, you type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, and it'll add it to the list there. You can click the text of the task to edit it. You can click the X button to delete it, or you can mark it complete by clicking the checkbox. Clicking the checkbox sends it to the done section. So if you click that header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. Before I shut everything down, if you click that Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter in a pre-populated tweet that'll have a list of all the things you got completed. So it's kind of not a good way of like, got some stuff done, feeling good, getting into the week. Over on the right-hand side, we have a column there with a countdown timer, and that's counting down to when the next break session happens. Again, that's 15 minutes after the hour. View tutorials. Now, I have some things there. So if you're looking for something to feel productive, just want to get something done, view tutorials will have got you. So if you're brand new to coding, right, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have taken and have told me, if you go through them, I think you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development at the end of it. And then from there, you can decide whether or not you want to spend more time and or money into pursuing web development. So you can make an educated decision at that point. Also, so if you're into coding already and you're just looking for like a quick project to kind of maybe get the juices going and want to build something on top of it, I have 3 tutorials there. And I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are to like look over tutorials. We have some new tutorials. I'm probably going to swap them out at some point. I don't know, whatever. Neither here nor there. So we got some tutorials there, and I think they're pretty cool. And so if you go through them, you can build something pretty quick, right? And then from there, maybe build on top of it. So for example, like one of them is you following the tutorial, you create an application, you put your phone number into the input box. You hit call and your real world phone will ring and you can have a conversation back and forth. Then there's one that's the opposite where you rent a virtual number. You call that virtual number from your real world phone, and the application you create following the tutorial, you'll be able to answer that call and have a conversation back and forth. And then the other one is like 2 users like log in to a application you create, and one can call the other through the browser. And so kind of cool stuff, and have a conversation through the browser. So cool stuff, I think. All right. Hako will come back to show and tell sign up. So if you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through that process. And then the highlight section, that video you sent to get made, it'll say status submitted when it's being worked on. And when it's ready to be viewed, it's a status done. Then you click the view button and you'll be able to preview the video. You can download the video. And you can also click to share to Twitter. Twitter sometimes shows the video based on the URL, but I've been downloading the video to share to different social media. And so I just attach it to the tweet so I know that the video will show up. So there's that. All right. Now, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out, right? And it's a thing I created to, if you ever get stuck on something and you may need some help, you're able to create a Hako, which is a room, and other people can join. And then hopefully collectively, you'll be able to come together and solve your issue or give you feedback that you're looking for. Now, if you click, where's my mouse? If you click view, it'll show you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to either open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile. And then you can request to join. There is a filter by keyword list. So if you're looking for something specific, you can do that there. When you create a Hako, you're presented with a form where you enter in the title and 3 keywords. You hit create, and then you get a unique URL generated. You can copy the URL and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. You got the title at the top. We have some buttons. You can leave the Hako. You can also open the menu for some more options. We have a text chat there on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, we have a countdown timer again, countdown to when the next break session happens. You can copy the URL again. You can click to share Twitter again. Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're actually going to request to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You can click their user's name to open up a Twitter or GitHub, depending on where they logged in with, to check out their profile to determine whether or not you want to let that person into your room. Now, don't worry, if you do approve them and they turn out you're a terrible person, you can always ban them. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. And the reason for that, again, is the Hako is supposed to be getting you the help or feedback you're looking for. And I think by allowing people to see what you're seeing, you'll be able to give them better context and an understanding of what it is that you're looking at and be able to get you the help or the feedback that you're looking for. Now, I mentioned the way you communicate through the Hako. One way is through the text chat. You put in your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list. I also added the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled. They'll still be able to follow along because the things that people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat so they can still follow along. Then I also add the opposite. You enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you still want to follow along, you can still enable text to speech, and your browser will read out all the messages put into the text chat. Yeah. All right, cool. And I think that is it. Yes, then you can check all the different Hakos, and that is it. Cool. I'm going to get y'all back to work because I was trying something, didn't really work. I think I might have a way around it. The thing is, it's using like my mobile device. And the problem is that there's certain limitations. Like I want to be able to add captions, right? But the thing is, there's a live transcript or whatever app that's built into my Android phone. Cool. But then let's say if I need to, but it takes over the microphone. So if I was like broadcasting something, it takes over the microphone just to do that. So it doesn't allow the other app to use the microphone. You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like, then there's no sound because the microphone is now used for the thing. So I gotta work a way around that or something. I can figure that out. I think I might know, but this requires more work. Whatever. That's part of coding, right? So let me get y'all back to work because I want to get back to work. And this post radio show stuff I want to get done too also. So I'll probably start that and then get back to my side project there. All right. So I'm gonna send y'all off with some traveling music. This right here is by Nujabes. It's featuring a Pawnee beat. I could have sworn I clicked start screen share. It is called Thank You, because again, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you 15 minutes after the hour, and we'll talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Or you can come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet. All right, but till then, I wish you much productivity. Y'all be easy and peace. Nujabes featuring a Pawnee beat. Thank you.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning.